Okay, so we're now going to go ahead and we're going to create some shape keys for the guy. So I'm going to select my character. I'm going to go to the mesh options here. I'm going to collapse the vertex groups here, and I'm going to just go to my shape keys here. And then I'm going to go ahead, press the little plus button. And this one is just our base mesh, which we don't want to edit, so I'm just going to call it base. Then I'm going to go ahead and add another one. And this is now our first shape key, and I'm going to call this one I open dot L, okay? And then I'm going to go ahead and increase the value all the way to 1%, all the way to 1, sorry, which is 100%. And then I'm going to go into edit mode. Make sure we have the open I.L selected, okay? Then I'm going to go to my right, and I'm going to go ahead and select these two faces here at the front, okay? Actually, maybe these two vertices at the front. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and in the middle here, I'm going to press about here. I'm going to enable my 3D cursor view, and I'm going to go enable my proportional editing, go to connected, and then I'm going to go ahead and turn like this. Just rotate it up like so. Okay, and then I'm going to just G to move this in like so, and I'm going to do the same thing here. Okay. Then I'm going to select these two vertices here at the front, go to my right view, and I'm just going to rotate it again, like so. And then just bring these guys down like so. And just opening my eyelids essentially. Okay. So if I go now out of back into object mode, I can go ahead and play around with this value, and that opens and closes my eye. Okay. How cool is that? Now instead of having to do that to the other side, what I can do is I can go ahead, okay, and make this value all the way to 1, and then click on this little arrow and go new shape from mix, and then click on that again and go mirror shape key. Okay, so what I can do now is just click this little cross here. That'll just undo everything, and now I can go to key 2 and just increase the value, and you can see my right eye does the same thing. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just rename the key to I open dot R. Okay, so here we have it essentially. We now have our I open dot L and our I open dot R. Okay, so just to reset everything, just press a little cross there. Okay, not the one thing up here, but this little one here. Okay, good. There we have it. So now we can go ahead and just holding in shift, I'm going to enable my rig here. And then select my rig and go into edit mode. Then I'm going to go ahead and just click right here next to the eyelid and go shift A to create a new bone. I'm just going to size it down and just go back into median point. Okay, I'm going to select this bone, holding in shift, select the head bone, and go Control P, keep offset. Okay, I'm going to name this bone. I'm going to rename this bone now I'm just going to name it I open.L. Okay, I open.L, and then I'm going to go ahead and go cursor to center. Okay, I'm going to go enable my 3D cursor view, and then I'm going to go armature symmetrize, armature flip names, armature flip names. Okay, and now we have the other one set up this side. Now I'm going to go to my object mode, and now we're ready to set up drivers. So I'm going to go ahead and select my guy here. Then I'm going to go and right click over the I open.L, and I'm going to go add driver, manually create later. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to split the page here, and I'm just going to go ahead quickly just get rid of the names on the bones because it's kind of annoying. Just get rid of names. Okay, go select my guy again. I'm just going to split the screen, and I'm going to enable graph editor, and down here instead of F curve I'm going to go to drivers. Then I'm going to press N. Okay, I'm just going to press N to bring up my properties panel in here. Then if I go to this little key here and press there, I can see here is my driver that I set for this I open.L. Okay, so if I click on that, I can see it now gives me these options here in the properties panel. So I'm going to go ahead and click on drivers, and over here where it says scripted expression, I'm going to make it averaged value. okay? And I'm going to select my armature over here, and the bone I'm going to select is the eye open.l, okay? Now I'm going to quickly select my bone again and go into edit mode, and I can see that the direction here is the Y direction. If we move it up, it would be on its local Y. So go back to click on my mesh again. So I'm going to go and make this local space, and I'm going to make it Y, okay? So if I move this bone up on its local Y, it's going to be creating the driver, okay? I'm going to go to my modifiers, I'm going to add generator, okay? Then I'm going to make this one down here, 7. So if I go now to my bone and click on it, go to pose mode, and I move this up like that, my eye opens, okay? Voila. Just like that. So I'm going to go select my guy again, go click, right click on this driver and go copy driver, and then right click down here and go paste driver. Now I'm going to click on my open eye, r.r, and over here I can see it says value open r. So I'm going to click on that one, and then I'm going to come up here to drivers again, and then I'm just going to change the bone to eye_open.r. Okay, so now if I go to my edit mode, I can move this one up to open the eye, and I can move this one up to open the eye, or I can grab them both to open the eye at the same time. Voila! How cool is that? We just added your first drivers. Okay, so I'm just going to go back to medium point, and I'm just going to close that. So now, and the next step, actually just open this up again because we might have to use that. Okay, this I'll just close it a little bit. So in the next step, we're now going to add drivers for the mouth. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing, but we're just going to be able to make the mouth open and close.